Good morning. My name is Joanna Elliott. I'm a holistic healer, medium, psychic, shadow work coach, tarot reader, sound healer, cacao ceremony facilitator. The list goes on. And today I decided to shoot a day in the life. I've been traveling the world for the past 2.5 years. And I'm currently in Guatemala in a beautiful place called Lake Atitlan, which is a huge lake surrounded by 3 volcanoes where there are lots of little towns dotted around. And I'm living in one of those towns called San Pedro. I found this cute little apartment on Airbnb for just £350 a month, which is a bargain in Lake Atitlan. It has everything I need, and you can even see the lake from the rooftop. So as a part of my day, I got it into my head that I was tired of making decisions. I don't know if that decision with fatigue was real. And so I decided to write down on tiny slips of paper all of the options that I could think for what I could do in a day. So I put them all into this. You can see that, lots of little. And so I'm going to do my morning pick. I say to my spirit team, what are the 3 things that I should prioritize today? And let's see what I got. Cord cutting. This one does make sense considering that it is the new moon. So, you know, snippy. Time to let go of all the things that are no longer serving me. Create an Instagram post. And if you guys want to follow me on Instagram, I have the Art of Light Love account. I also have my personal account, which is JoJo Mojo 149. Don't ask about the name. Film a day in the life vlog. Already on it. So in Guatemala and in most of Central and South America, you cannot drink the water. So I have this, which I need to pour this big ass jug into. It's too heavy to lift up, so I'm going to do that from the floor. It's just such a reminder of the luxuries we have back in the Western world of just being able to turn on a tap. Not that you should really be drinking tap water anyway. It's like no better. It's full of fluoride, and they found traces of cocaine, and they say that whenever you drink tap water, it's passed through at least 8 other people. There we go. Messy business. Okay. First chore of the day done. Now it's time to choose from my selection of teas. Usually I would actually make myself a cup of cacao in the morning. Cacao is not the same as hot chocolate. It is basically pure, bitter, dark chocolate that's been unprocessed, nothing put in, nothing taken away, except for when I add, you know, honey and cinnamon and tahini or peanut butter or, you know, whatever I like to like spruce up my little cacao. But what it does is it's like a coffee, but the caffeine high, well, there's no caffeine in cacao, but like the focus that you get is kind of like a steady incline and then like that. Whereas obviously with caffeine, you like spike and drop. So I quite like it at the beginning of the day because it does open up my system. On a physical level, it has a chemical component called 3-bromine, which is a vasodilator, so it does physically actually open up your blood vessels. But also on an energetic and heart space level, it makes you more focused, it brings more clarity, it helps me with my creativity, and it opens up my heart for the day. It kind of is like okay, I'm ready for my day when I've had my cacao. And oh my goodness, this sun is glorious. One of the decisions I still make for myself in the morning is what kind of tea I'm going to have. And today I went for an English breakfast because you just can't beat a little bit of home. I may be away from Britain, but I will always have a British cup of tea. Why does English breakfast slap so hard? Truly, I want to know. This is my sink station. They didn't really think too hard about the space between the sink and the headboard, so whenever I brush my teeth I kind of have to stick it underneath there to spit it out and do my hair and stuff. But it's super cute, and as you can see I have all of my vitamins, I have my perfumes, tinctures, things that help. And this little buddy is I'm looking after her for a friend who's currently in Costa Rica. Shout out to Tim. I'll put his YouTube down below, go check him out. But yeah, I'm gonna brush my teeth and then maybe meditate, who knows. It's time to open up the windows and let life in. As I give my face a little bit of a zhuzh with witch hazel, organic toner with lavender. And I actually have one that also is alcohol free with rose. I've been really called to work with rose lately. I bought rose oils the other day, which smell amazing. I have those like cute rose petals that you saw. I make rose water that I then use to make cacao, and then I sprinkle little cute pieces of rose petal on top of my cacao because I'm cute as fuck. And rose is another one of those plants that's just associated with the heart and the color red and the womb space. And coincidentally, I'm actually beginning a new series of ceremonies at the lake called Voices of the Womb. Ladies, we have space inside of our wombs. It is a place of pure creation. And so, yeah, a lot of red. Like as you saw, the curtains in my apartment are red. The yoga mat I bought was red. Roses have been everywhere. I've got rose petals, rose oils, rose everything. Like I decided to put on this cute little dress today, which I'll show you in full before I leave. Obviously not gonna wear this little turban out. But yeah, I'm really curious. Like in this workshop I'm gonna be asking people a series of questions such as like, what do you think of when you first hear the word womb? Right? Like what comes to mind? Those kind of prompts. Like what do you think? Where does your mind go? I'm really interested in finding out. So if you want to pop down a comment down below and like and subscribe whilst you're at it, that would be much appreciated. This is the rose oil, by the way. Look how cute. Oh yes, there it is. Look how cute that is. It's ylang ylang, jasmine and rose, and it smells like heaven and is apparently an aphrodisiac. So, you know, if people start throwing themselves at me in the street, I wouldn't be surprised. And maybe the reason I'm putting on a workshop like this called Voices of the Womb is because I'm going to help people begin to address some of the wounds of and in their wombs. You know, we carry so much in there. Like every month we're in pain down there when really we shouldn't be. But yeah, we have this pain that we go through before, during, and sometimes even after our periods. And we have a lot of ancestral wounds stored in that womb space. And yeah. Ooh, sorry, my camera's doing a weird thing. But yeah, I'm gonna stop my tangent now because I could go on forever, and maybe I'll do a separate video for this. I'm gonna do my hair. Maybe I'll do a slow-mo. Oh my gosh. With my rose on. I'm going to use this beautiful olive polish, which I managed to find in Belize. Thank God for Black country, because my hair has been suffering. It has been suffering. My hair does not like the water of South America. And so finding any form of black product has been an absolute godsend. Oh. Again, I'm gonna stop ranting and off I go. I need you guys to see how cute my outfit is. Yeah, it's like a little Hawaiian outfit with guitars on it. And as I'm going to a singing session today, I thought I would wear this cute little dress. Go share cacao with my friends and sing some songs. I don't know if it's like because I'm a Virgo, but every time I leave the house, I pack a whole suitcase. So it's time for me to go. Usually I can actually get a tuk-tuk from outside my door. It is hot today, so I hope a tuk-tuk comes along ASAP. Oh, there's one. Hola, buenos días. La lancha es por favor. Caravana. Gracias. It takes about 5 minutes to jump in a tuk-tuk and get from my front door to the boats, and only costs me about 50p to £1 for each ride. It's super cheap and an amazing way to get around. The only way across the lake is by boats, la lanchas, and so I'm about to get on a boat. I very often have to pinch myself whenever I get to the lakeside because it is just so beautiful, and I can't believe that I have the privilege of being able to stay here long term. To get to the other side of the lake only cost me £1.50 one way or £3 return. And there are boats every 15 minutes, with the last boat from San Marcos to San Pedro, where I live, being around 7:45 in the evening. The 3 volcanoes give this lake a very special energy, and I love being in this vortex. That boat was a lot more packed than it usually is. I think high season must be beginning to pick up again. It is currently March 10th, the day of the Pisces new moon. I'm about to walk down the infamous hippie highway. One of the most beautiful things about traveling around Latin America is all of the wall art, the street art, the murals that line all of the walls in every major city and town that you visit. As always happens on the hippie highway, I bumped into a friend of mine. He gave me a free sticker with his artwork on it, and if I can manage to get some links off of him, I'll put it down below. He's an awesome artist. His name's Art. It's quite early on a Sunday, so the hippie highway is not as, that's a gorgeous place, it's not as busy as it usually is, which is really nice. It's not too bustling with people. I'm hoping my favorite, well not favorite, but I'm hoping the coffee shop I want to go to is called the Spiritual Bakery. I've managed to kick a lot of bad habits on my travels, but one that I just can't seem to shake is a banging pastry and a beautiful velvety cup of coffee. It's also primarily how I discover new places. When I arrive somewhere new, the first thing I do is look up where the coffee shops are. Currently at the Black Lotus, which is a beautiful meditation center on Lake Atitlan. A lot of my friends are about to show up right now, and we're going to sit around, catch up and share songs together. I met them all at the Sounds of Light retreat last year, and I'll put a link down to Thomas's website down below. Check him out, he's awesome, and he's got some new offerings coming up this summer which I really recommend. Cat whisperer. Mama Cacao, we're in your womb of love. Mama Cacao, we're in your womb of love, carried and held by your grace. God is our medicine, medicine of joy. God is our medicine of joy. Limpia mi cuerpo, ave mi mente, cura mi corazón, gracias Mama Cacao. Mama Cacao. What are you doing, Carlos?
I'm just blessing the water and allowing it to cool down a little bit. It's a bit too hot.
You're making cacao.
Making cacao.
Delicious hot
Cacao.
chocolate with marshmallows. And honey? Lots of honey?
Lots of marshmallows. It's actually marshmallows with a little bit of cacao.
Oh, brilliant.
Just to get the marshmallows to melt.
Oh, lovely and gooey.
It's a very ceremonial goo. And we smear it over our faces and we lick it off each other.
We bathe in it.
Yeah.
Bathe in it. Sometimes some form of nut butter.
I love nut
honey,
butter. Honey?
Cinnamon, cayenne pepper.
Come on, that's
What
not
am I
outrageous.
doing?
Where are the sardines and the and the
actual
soy?
mush.
Vegan plant milk and cacao. That kills
You don't
me
like
every time.
that? I put normal milk in cacao.
Yeah, that's
You'll allow it?
interesting. Well, the dairy, what's it called, the protein, and the casein in dairy inhibits the absorption of the cacao.
Does it?
Yeah, it's not a good combo.
Oh.
Slows it down.
So that's maybe why I've been called to drink it before bed, so it doesn't keep me up, but I still get the taste of cacao.
Yeah, I've never thought of that.
Yeah, because I rarely.
Kali's is live, you have to film that.
You're on camera.
Where is this broadcasting?
This is going on the World Wide Web,
Oh, no.
Thomas.
I've said too
learning.
much. I must kill you now.
Oh my god, I'm dead.
Best Insta. I'll just repost.
You have the best cacao
She
porn,
does,
I have to say.
I just like why bother.
I'm just like, I know my videos.
Every time I see
bother,
anything
you're
from
on
you,
point.
Preeta, I'm like, oh.
I have to like inside the quotes. Our cacao and sound circle. It was beautiful, and now we're headed into town to a restaurant called La Paz, which means the peace, to grab some food because I had a tiny little bit of bob and sana with my cacao and I am super ungrounded, so time to go eat.
¿Plato de aguacate también, por favor?
Aguacate no tenemos.
No tenemos.
It's been amazing to catch up with Soul family and spend time in ceremony singing, but now it's time to head back home. I am always in awe and gratitude for the life that I get to live. the people I get to meet, the places I get to adventure in. A reminder not to take where you are right now for granted. So I am back home after a beautiful day, meeting with beautiful people in San Marcos, singing songs, sharing cacao, seeing where the day flowed, and as usual, it flowed beautifully. And yeah, I wore my lovely moonstone earrings today, which I bought the other day. I'm really happy about, in celebration of this new moon. Thank you so much for joining me on my day. And so yeah, I will leave you beautiful beings as I flow through the rest of my evening and wind down and take my mind away from social media and socializing and just re-regulate my nervous system. Remember what I always say: release, replenish, regulate. It's time to regulate my nervous system. And yeah, I'm wishing you guys a beautiful life. Until next time.
When the rain falls down from the cloudy sky, it's the Father healing the Mother. When the green things grow and the rivers flow, it's the Mother healing the Father. And the Mother needs the Father to be green, green, green. And the Father needs the Mother to be born. And the sister needs her brother, like a baby needs its mother. And we all need